Thinking about joining up with security. I think that job would suit me well.
So, how are you? Everything good?
Just taking things one day at a time. You know how it is.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
It's just harder to keep in touch these days.
Hi there.
I haven't talked to my old man in forever. I wonder what he's up to.
That's just how things are.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random...
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted...
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of...
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your... You've got something for me? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted... These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize just what that is. We'll have to figure out. I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know.
That was intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot over... I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
I am at your service, Captain.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason. Are you doing okay? I'm not. You matter too. I'm Mateo. Second one was on Kazan, but the first one, right under our... Can you imagine? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to... Both you and Bear... Did it feel like... It has to be, right? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more art. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious... I had made a really incredible discovery, so I tried. After a long talk... Take care of yourself.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of
Lately,
accepts
I
him
find
fine,
myself
but
spinning.
still.
Well, I suppose call... Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his... Not fair of me to take it out on you. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. I'm a fan of self-reliance. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what. I don't suppose you have... Well, clearly there's sarcasm. I'm no scientist. Frankly. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
I'm listening. Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do.
Doesn't Issa miss
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
All right. Whatever works for the two of you, I guess.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check and listen. Whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Sarah, good to see you. Another space explorer. All right, all right.
It's a game we play.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood.
The Sol System? Which admiral did he?
He's Martian, born and raised. Word is he's got some fancy... Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking...
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Anything for Sarah.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have. Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to a... Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. And if you've got any questions, I'm...
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made... The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of a beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next
I can't stop staring at
years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, no one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun. Suppose I have time for a nap.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
started. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Shutting down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions? So these are your numbers that just came through then. Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the mural. A test of preparation. Psychological results are all. Navy doesn't have room. Now, all right, clear Tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, 10-year service.
10 years might...
So, sounds to me like if you're interested, get you the credits you... First, though. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself.
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother for...
Officer's honors. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Wouldn't be right doing this where we... Now. The motto of the Vanguard. That is where we serve. Do you swear? And to uphold... Then let me be the... Now, only thing... And what I've got is... comms repair. Place is as isolated... So... That's the spirit. Head down to the space... Oh. Give it your all out there. Supra...